here's... Wasn't sure if it started, but here's the budster on his carpet. Long overdue, now that I finally managed to sweep up the carpet in here after sweeping up the bathroom as usual per Wednesdays. Here he is. I'm just going to have to put on his collar when I get back from one of my other partner's place, which is the plan. Bless him. He has stuck around, even with wavering, which seems to make clear what his predominant assumption is likely to be, despite any quick snap judgments and assuming something based on a knee-jerk reaction, which is something we all do every now and again, since we are also human. And yes, it is way past time for a petty and a mani. Oh my god. I'm planning to get something done tonight, hoping I have the spoons. Oh, what a content boy he is. Budster. Aw, this is a big old baby he is. Well, I guess that will be all for now. I was going to record earlier, but didn't want to capture an ultra vulnerable moment that my roommate was having. I would have had to edit it out somehow. But here's the carpet now that it's all swept, which I finally got around to. Now I'm finally getting around to it, so I visited one of my other partners, who we will call M for privacy's sake, and a lot has come forth, including his own path of discovery, if you will. Bless him. Yes, he is doing his best to be careful about that. We had a hilarious conversation about some vulnerable matters this morning, where I had to clarify what I was thinking of regarding what would be considered cheating, because what he was asking about, I would not consider to be cheating at all. But of course, that's going to be different from one person to the others, one person to the other, and so on. Because I've seen some pretty outlandish shit, that's for sure. Sometimes amongst the polys, but some of the monos, oh my god, more outlandish, and some of it flat out unhealthy. But that's an entirely different conversation for another time, another post or whatever. But a whole lot going on in my own weird world, if you will. And more than just what I'm learning about with the law of assumption and such. Law of assumption from which attraction, or at least seeming attraction, is a byproduct, as I understand. With which I will share more about later tonight if I have the spoons. Because I gotta keep my eye on the time and everything. Here's the plants, look at them sprout, and we're already beginning the merry month of May. Look at the roses. I remember when I had roses. Well, you know what? That doesn't mean I can't go get me some now. Which maybe I'll just do. Assuming I have the money. Get it? Assuming, if you will, that I have the money to do that. Get a pot of roses or mini roses, but this time make sure to put them in a bigger pot so they don't become root bound. You know the drill. Anyhow, I guess that'll be all for right now, and I'll see you guys tonight. The merry month of May, if I have the spoons. We're back again on a Sunday evening. The morning had a somewhat rocky start because something had gotten fucked up with the Uber app and causing me to miss a ride. Well, let's just say it made a huge contribution. I was trying to make sure I got everything ready before they came, and then the app got sticky. It had happened the other night after work, where luckily I caught it in time, but the driver had told me that there was some lagging going on with the timing. Thankfully, though, I still got to church in time. And along the way, dispelled any assumptions that were not stuck to in a frequent loop. My other partner, whom we've been calling Raoul for privacy's sake, and the staff member from church are close now. It was just a while back they had had a disagreement about something. Long story short, without over-divulging for the protection of privacy. And I finished these last night because it was well needed. I was feeling more of since I'd had the French gel, I went ahead for an American fade and was feeling more like wearing an extension since it had been a while and one of the nails had broken. I was going to overlay, but I felt more of a nudge to wear tips because it had been a while. And this might be the most flawless I've ever done. An American fade. I'll go ahead and list the procedure for that down below, in case there are baby nail techs out there who might want to learn about that. But the tips came like this, and I was feeling more of an American fade. And a junk drawer inspired junk jewelry themed accent, and did a couple accents, obviously. Accent nails. Think junk drawer. Very much perfectly imperfect, if you will. Yet, still going with everything. Which goes to show how versatile Americans and Frenches are. American, French, or general neutral manis can be, whether it be enhancements like this or on the natural nail. I mean, you can never go wrong with nude, especially when you can dress it up with bright rhinestones or art. Versatile, classic, and timeless. Here's the Budster. Still quite a lot of coals in the fire. I also might want to get a small pot of roses, or get mini roses again, but make sure they don't go root bound or anything horrid like that. And ones that will just keep coming back year after year, so I can take them with me when I move. I don't know the exact timing of the move, but I am looking into options. And quite frankly, I would rather own something. God. Who knows? We don't know the hatch time, but it inevitably must hatch. But we don't know the order either. Yeah. Earthling Co. I'll go ahead and put a link to that as well. I just thought I'd check in with more than just an update about the manicures. And perhaps I'll come back with more later tonight. Or maybe the next day. Either way, I will be back soon. You and I both know. Want to say hi to everyone before you go hunting? Buddy. Oh. Meow. Pet? No pressure, honey. Hunting time? Meow. All right. I don't know why it lagged like that a couple times. Just trying to capture Buddy's pre-hunting meows. I wonder what he's going to catch today. If he catches anything at all. Is it going to be another bunny? Squirrel? God forbid it be another bunny. After all, he wants to feed us. What a good boy he is. But nonetheless, it's quite nasty. I'll see you guys later. I was trying to edit what I already had from Monday. Well, last Wednesday, rather. But it just wouldn't let me type the captions due to some technical glitch, and who knows whatever else. I'm just awaiting the beginning of the shift. Thankfully, some unfavorable potentials were dispelled. Thank God. With all the coals I've had in the fire and still have. I just thought I would check in real quick. One of my friends had mentioned how America has systematically put weaponized toxins in damn near everything. Luckily, I've been watching what's in my personal care as much as I can. Even the nail products. And I will tell you, no, when they say no weapons formed against you shall prosper, they won't around, especially when it comes to the Halo system, which still works even now. It's doing something weird. It's here and then it's on the back of the head, but nonetheless, I just thought I'd start with that preamble real quick, and if more about that comes up after work, then I'll be back.